This is our Mountain River Venison knuckle flat. It's a beautiful piece, taken off the outside of the knuckle, and the meat has been perfectly cleaned, as you can see. Damped down that little bit of extra blood on the outside, which is normal through the vacuum processing. The meat is pre-aged in the vacuum bag and it's ready to use straight from the bag. You don't have to marinate it, you don't have to do anything else to it. Look at that, it's a fantastic piece of meat, 100% lean, all the silver skin's been removed, ready to use either in the pan or on the grill. I'm going to make a nice little long fillet shape with this because I want to make a more elegant presentation. And I need this little bit of trim meat off the side here to fill a little ravioli that I'm going to make as well. So this just makes a beautiful, elegant dish. You can see now we've got quite a nice rounded shape. Looks like a little eye fillet. So now I'm going to season it. A little bit of espelette, some salt, and plenty of cracked pepper. Roll that into the crust, make sure it gets a nice even coating. And then I'm going to sprinkle it with a little porcini powder, which is made from ground porcini mushrooms, just to give it a nice fungusy flavour because we're going to have some mushrooms and some wild fungi in the dish. A hot pan, again a little bit of oil. I'm just going to sear this meat. Roll it around so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to add a little butter to the pan, a little bit of fresh thyme. Turn the heat down now. We've got the searing process started. I'm going to make sure that the meat is liberally coated. You can see that lovely colour we've got on there already. And that is it. Pop that into a hot oven. About 140, nice and gentle, just to leave it for approximately 5 minutes. So we're going to make a ravioli and we're going to use the trim from the making the round fillet, and I'm now going to add to that some duxelle of mushroom, wild mushrooms, which we've got a little porcini, portobello, champignon, and you can use any mushrooms you can find really. So it's rather like a tartare, just chop the meat very fine with a sharp knife, don't mince it. Some salt and pepper. And that's going to be the filling for our little ravioli. So, egg wash it, make a nice little mound, fold over the lid, press down with the small cutter to get a sealed edge, and then a slightly bigger cutter to cut these raviolis. Part of the garnish for our dish is these Jerusalem artichoke wafers. These are the topinambur or Jerusalem artichokes. These are rather large ones. I cut them very, very thin either on the mandolin or with a sharp knife. And I'm just frying those in simple vegetable oil to get them till they're nice and crispy. Not too hot. We don't want them to burn. We just want them to dry out. A little bit of salt. I want to get on now with the filling for our cannelloni. I'm calling it a cannelloni, but it's not a real cannelloni, but it's just using a play on the word. So we have the braised brisket. It's been nicely shredded. It's cold, and we've added some of our condensed meat stock to that, so it binds it up with a little bit of our leftover mushroom duxelle. And I'm going to season that with a little bit of porcini powder and a good measure of salt and some pepper. Into our Parma ham, which I've just placed onto a silicone baking paper, non-stick. The Parma ham is going to form the skin for our cannelloni. So press it down, squeeze it tight, and then continue to roll that up. And that is ready to go in the pan to make our cannelloni. Then we'll pop it in the oven with our pre-rested venison knuckle flat, which is going to be nice and rare, and we'll heat the two together. By the time that is cooked through, this will be perfect. Our sauce is reducing. Red wine jus made with the pan juices. Our parsnip puree is ready, and I'm seasoning it with a little horseradish. The last thing to do is to crispy fry some little parsnips. So the cannelloni is now nicely seared a little bit on the outside, a little bit of colour. Our little fillet is now ready, so we're going to take it out of the oven and let it rest. Very important to let it rest for a while, just to let it relax. It's been cooked very slowly anyway, but just to allow the heat to travel through to the middle. The last dish to do is to blanch our ravioli. So now we can present our dish. We do 3 nice little medallions. You see that's perfectly cooked. Pop that on there just to let it bleed out. Take our cannelloni, untwist the ends, and roll it out. Our parsnip puree. We've got a nice little root vegetable garnish here. Our jus and our ravioli sits on top like a little mushroom. Lovely little tips of watercress, artichoke crisps like little autumn leaves. This is our dish, our venison knuckle flat shaped like a fillet. The trim has been used to make a filling for the ravioli. The braised brisket has been pulled and bound with the jus and made into a cannelloni using Parma ham as the skin, and some nice autumn vegetables to finish the dish off with a nice red wine reduction sauce.